The Mariners are officially eliminated from the playoffs, losing game 7 versus the Blue Jays 3-4 in a frustrating loss where they made a lot of costly mistakes. I'm going to give you a full breakdown of the game, talk about my X factors for the game. How did they do? Talk about the opportunities that the Blue Jays had. Yeah, that's this whole episode. Hi, everyone. I'm Sam Edwards, host here for Mariners Daily, the podcast for the thinking Mariners fan. Hopefully, to go a little more in depth on things that happened, on players, and give you a full breakdown. First off, 3-4, the key home run, obviously, from George Springer off Bizzardo. Should Bizzardo have been in the game? I'm okay that he was in the game. I can remember, watching it, I didn't feel like the game was going to be over, but it did feel like a very pivotal at bat with Springer coming up. So I was definitely okay taking Wu out of the game. Thought maybe they took Kirby out of the game a little too soon, but I was okay with it. Wu just has not had great control and hasn't looked great in his limited time back in the 2 appearances. So I understand. Pardon me. Pardon me for the yawn. I understand getting him into the game this early, but I don't know. I don't know if I would have done that. Probably would have thrown Kirby out there for the 5th at least, but whatever. Bizzardo, I thought was like an okay move. I thought it was fine. I was happy to get Wu out of the game. Everybody's saying that they should have brought in Munoz. I understand that gripe as well. I could have gone either way, honestly. I would have been okay with Munoz for sure. That's a huge moment right there. And ah, did I expect Bizzardo to give up a home run? No. No, I did not. I thought I thought he was gonna give up a single or a double, honestly. So maybe Munoz should have been the guy. I'm okay with that. Fully okay with that. I don't have a strong stance clearly on what they should have done. I definitely think they should have done Wu and taken out Wu, which I think that was smart. But also, like, I don't know. Wu, yes, I know, like, he is your number one, but also at the same time, if you don't trust him enough to start the game, then why do we trust him so much in relief? Why? I don't know. I don't know why. Either way, you bring in Bizzardo. He gives up the home run to Springer. Blue Jays offense gave themselves a. Hmm. I'll get there. I'll get there, guys. I'll get to the opportunities that we've had, but either way, Bieber, the offense had a lot of opportunities, which I'll get to. My gosh, I'm so sorry. That sounded gross. That was terrible. Holy crap. I'm sorry. I'm trying to shake off this loss right now. We scored 2 runs, 7 hits off Bieber. We did a lot better versus him. Varland came in. We got a run off him. And then Dominguez, Gossman, Bassett, and Hoffman shut us down for the rest of the game. We did get a key homer from Cal Raleigh, which was great to give us a lead. Our starts showed up, which is why I want to talk about my X factors that I gave from yesterday's episode. I said J Rod and Kirby. And Kirby pitched well enough. 4 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. He looked a little shaky and then settled in quickly, which was great, which is also why I felt like we could have stretched him out a little bit further and not have gone to Wu so quickly, but whatever. Kirby pitches well. Julio Rodriguez was my other X factor for this game. Starts the game off hot with a double, scores on a Naylor single. Great. We're moving. He hits a home run for his second at bat. Awesome. He does well. He does well. But did I choose the wrong X factors? I think I did. I think Brian Wu should have been my X factor. Honestly, I don't think it was Bizardo. Wu put himself in a bad situation, and Bizardo was tasked to get out of that situation. And the only thing that Bizardo did, I'm so sorry for the yawns, guys. It was a late night. I don't know. I must be tired. Yeah, whatever. Bizardo obviously gave up the worst case scenario right there, the 3-run homer to Springer. So I'm not letting him off the hook, but Wu did put himself in a bad situation. I think Wu is the X factor for this game, you know? He's the guy that we need to come through, and he just wasn't. We put ourselves in a really good position to win this game, and I think it was right before that inning that I finally started to believe that we could win it. I think which is why it was so crushing to see that home run. It's a big bummer. Did I choose the wrong X factors? You could say that. I guess I should have chose Brian Wu. It was a bummer. Bummer that he put himself in that situation, and then bring in Bizardo. Maybe should have gone Munoz. Munoz did give up 2 hits in his inning. I could go either way here. The Mariners lost. And the key thing with this Mariners loss is the opportunities that they had to score more were clearly there. There was a lot of opportunities that they just could not come through on. And we've seen that this series. We went up 2-0 in this series. We went up 3-2, winning on Friday, going back to Toronto. And then Sunday, we have the key missed opportunities. Bases loaded back to back innings. Yes, I'm going back to it. That is a huge missed opportunity. Bases loaded, back to back innings, 1 out, and we ground into double plays consecutively. We can get men on base and we cannot score them. We could not get them in. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get that big hit. Couldn't get them through when it mattered most. In the second inning of this game, we had a walk and a single, first and second, 1 out. JP Crawford comes up, bunts them over. At the time, I liked the move, but reassessing, we're we're doing that for Rivas and Robles coming up. We're getting second and third on for Rivas and Robles. Like, unless you're gonna bunt again and try and do a suicide squeeze or something like that, I don't know what that does for you. Rivas strikes out and then Robles grounds out. And then first and second, later in the game, 2 outs. J-Rod grounds out to a double play. We got nothing. We got nothing. Both innings. Absolutely nothing. Gotta score. You gotta score more, man. Listen, we were leading. And yes, I understand that Bizardo giving up that 3-run homer is huge, but that is one swing. We lost the game 4-3. 4-3? We can't score 4 runs? If you can't score 4 runs, man, it's just not. And yes, I would have loved to get to the World Series, their first World Series. That would have been amazing. That would have been great. But if you can't score, man, I mean, I said this at the end of game 6 yesterday. If you can't score, what does it matter? It doesn't matter. Does not matter. Can't score more than 3 runs. But bullpen is not that good. It's not that good. It's frustrating. It's a frustrating game. I was feeling good. We were looking good. We were hitting the ball hard right off the rip, scoring some runs. leaving men on base, which was frustrating, but at least we're getting men on base. Couldn't do it. Just couldn't come through. Crushing defeat. Sucks. What are you going to do? Final topic is definitely crushing in a different way. Jesus Montero has passed away. He was 35 years old, former top prospect. At one point, ranked top three, was the number three prospect in all of baseball, behind Bryce Harper and Mike Trout. Came up with the Yankees. Got traded to the Mariners in the Michael Pineda trade. Didn't have a great MLB career. Got injured quite a bit from, I believe, 2013 to 2015. Only played 76 games in that time period. He was part of a serious traffic accident on October 5th and then passed away following several days in the hospital. My condolences, my thoughts to the Montero family. Way too young, way too young to pass away. It's, I understand. I just understand the crushing loss. He didn't, you know, come through as the top prospect that the Mariners wanted him to be. But even so, he played his heart out. He played as hard as he could, fought through injuries, trying to live up to what everybody said he was going to be. He just wasn't able to get there. And the death is, yeah, obviously very sad. The sadder episode today, guys. Couldn't get it done. And we'll see what the offense sorry, we'll see what the offseason looks like. I'm gonna have a lot of content. I'm gonna keep going every day, Monday through Friday. That's what I'm here for. We're doing a lot of deep dives, a lot of talking about highlights from the season because there's still plenty of positives to look back on. And I know it's hard to see it right now because we just have the loss in front of our faces, but there's a lot of positives to look back on this season. What a feat getting to the ALCS Game 7. Believe we can do it again, but some things need to happen this offseason. Toto's got to go back to work. We got to piece this team back together, figure things out. I'll have plenty of content, plenty of free agency coverage, plenty of trades coverage, everything in between. Who should the Mariners go for? All of that. All the big rumors throughout the league as well. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. It's been episode 25 of Mariners Daily. Sam Edwards, clocking out. Have a good one.